Hey guys, it's Hannah, and I wanted to do a little counter check-in. I don't know, should I call this a counter chat or a counter check-in? Whatevs. Anyways, I wasn't gonna hop on, but there are some updates to the site. There were some brand partner updates, so I just wanted to go ahead and share. Number one, thank you for everyone that ordered from me. I did manage to hit that $200 limit, which unlocked the little trio of, what do you call, the little trio of specially priced brand partner bundles. So you had to sell $200 in July, and that could be anyone shopping through your link. So that was nice. And then there were 3 bundles available. I did hit that. I was on the fence about ordering, but because none of them were like exactly things that I use every day, so I was on the fence about it. But then they rolled out the Loyalist birthday rewards from, if you shopped from relaunch June 25th through like July, let's say 25th, it was like a month. If you shopped during that month and your birthday was during that month, you got a 10% off link for your code for your next order. So I was like, I'm not sure if these will work together, but you only have a month to use your code. So I was like, let me check these out. They also updated the vintage clean section, so I wanted to check that out and potentially grab some of those things. So I did do the Lois bundle, which is Greg's fave, Counter Glow Mist. So I will try that out. Sorry if my cat is being loud. I'll try that out. I'm not really a toner person, but she's so in love with it that I was like, okay, whatever. Let's try it. It's in this bundle. The other 2 products were the Counter Glow Silky Skin Cleanser, which I do use, and the Counter Time Red Naturals plus whatever super serum. So I will use that as well. So I was like, okay, let's just get this lowest one. I added a clear pore cleanser on there. I checked out the vintage clean section. I was really hoping they would relaunch the Counter Sun sunscreen lotion, not the spray, the lotion, and not the face one, the body one. It wasn't available. They do have the spray and the face one available if you like those. I just like the other one, so I did skip that, but I'll show you my order when it gets here so we can look at the packaging and all the things. But that happened, so I did go ahead and place that order. And then some updates as far as customers. They did add that header at the top of the page when you're shopping with someone's link. It'll say you're now shopping with whoever. So like for me, I'll say you're now shopping with Hannah, just so that you are fully aware of who you're shopping with, because there were some instances where customers weren't quite sure that they had clicked the right thing, especially with the cookie situation. So they're really sticky. She is so bad. Tuesday, stop. Oh my god. If you click my link for the next 30 days, if you go back on to the counter site, it will show you as shopping with me. If you click someone else's link, but you've already clicked mine yesterday, it may still put you under me. So, you have that header now so that you fully know who you're shopping with. And then, sorry, you also have in your account where you can see all of the brand partners, brand advocates you've shopped with, brand partners. you've shopped with before, and you can go in and shop through there. You can select which one you want to shop with, and do that, just to kind of help you make sure that you're shopping with the right person and all of that. So in addition to that, if it's your first time on the counter site, doesn't matter who you're shopping with, first time on the counter site with anyone shopping, you will get a 10% code automatically applied to your purchase of $100 or more, and that is to align with the referral thing for the Loyalist that I was trying to tell you guys about last time, and I was getting confused on how you get the 10% off referral code and all of that. So it's the same now. Brand partners and anyone else who is referring a friend or having someone shop with them, for the new shopper, it is the same. It is 10% off. So you don't have to feel bad. Oh, my friend sent me this referral link, but she's not a brand partner. I want to shop with a brand partner that's going to get a commission. Like, for you, same experience. And then if you're shopping with a brand partner, they're going to get commission. If you're shopping with anyone else that's referred you, I think they get a flat fee, or a flat credit or something. I don't 100% know. There also will be brand advocate, brand partner incentives for the month of August. So maybe I'll hit that, maybe not. It's okay if I don't. But so that's there. If you want to join as a brand partner, I would 100% invite you to join with me. They've also created a Slack channel because you don't really have like an upline. You're not really super connected with the people that have referred you to be a brand partner. You can be if you want to be, but there's not like a way for you to really interact unless you know each other. So there's a Slack channel that was created to, you know, just chat, touch base, reminders if they're doing any trainings, if there's any special things going on you'll know about. You can introduce yourself on there, you can ask questions, whatever you need. That is there. Let me open up and see what the new things are so I can let you know. And I did test the 10% off code thing. It automatically does it because I just clicked through on my link without being logged in and added $100 worth of stuff, and it automatically applied the 10% off. So you don't have to do anything at all. It will be there. So this is also the banner, so it's in black and it'll tell you who you're shopping with. So there's that. Shop all. So right now we have our regular standard products, hoping they are releasing some more soon. And then in Vintage Clean, we have the Counter Sun for face, SPF 25, Counter Sun Sunscreen Mist, SPF 30, the Reflect Effect Bamboo Buff Exfoliating Polish, the Counter Control Instant Matte Toner, that's still there. The Sugar Buff Body Polish in Lemongrass is still available. The Instant Eye Makeup Remover, the Essentials Eye Palette, and the Counter Match Adaptive Moisture Lotion. And then the newly added things are our Clean Eau de Parfums. So we have Miles Away, which is the green one, Sunspill, my favorite, the orange one, Pacific Dreams, which is my number 2 fave, the blue one, and Hyper Rose, the pink one. The one that's not here is Second Skin. So I don't know if that one's sold out from the in-between sale or what, but they do have both sizes in all 4 of those cases. So they have the Rollerball, which is $35, and then the full size with the spray, that's $96. So I honestly prefer the spray, but if you want something like little and travel size, the rollerball is great. And then in addition to that, they have the hydrating body lotion in bright grapefruit, the body wash in citrus mimosa, and the daily conditioner in bright grapefruit. So no shampoo, which is what I was wanting. And these are all the full size with the pumps, not the refills. So I also would have preferred the refill. I was gonna grab some body washes, but because they're all full size, I kind of feel like it's a waste of a pump. So I didn't. I do like it, but I didn't. I swear, this cat. And then the bundles are showing as available for me, but you won't be able to see those. So lots of things added, or not really a lot, because you're talking about clean eau de parfum, 4 of those times 2 sizes. But that's really just one thing. You're choosing your scent, you're choosing your size, but that's really like one thing. And then 3 body products, body wash, a lotion, and a conditioner. So things are being added and updated, but I really don't have the specifics on when things will be added, what will be added to Vintage Clean versus the full line. None of that right now. But if you're looking to kind of try something, I would say, if you're like, hey, I just want to try something, pick a cleanser and a moisturizer. Any of them. For me, my preference is going to be the Clear Pore Cleanser, just because I need that exfoliation. I know my skin looks pretty good right now, but I do need a little exfoliation. The Silky Skin Cleanser is also great. If you want like a multitasking product, the Lotus Glow Cleansing Balm is great for that. This is also great if you like to double cleanse. Do this one first, especially get off all that tough eye makeup. Lotus Glow Cleansing Balm. This is also like a really soothing balm, moisturizing. You can use it for lots of things. So this is your multitasking product. If you're like, I'm just gonna buy one thing, this is it. But as far as cleansers go, unless you want a cleansing oil and you want to go counter time, Counter Glow's kind of the one that's going to be pretty good for everybody, unless you want something a little more scrubby. And then pick a moisturizer. The Adaptive Moisture Lotion, the Antioxidant Soft Cream if you want something a little more hefty, the Supreme Cream. But if you're just random person and you're like, hey, I want to try a cleanser and a moisturizer, can't go wrong with Counter Glow and the Antioxidant Soft Cream. I think those are like great for most people. Obviously Counter Time is more for mature dry skin, but the Antioxidant Soft Cream is lighter, so you have that. And then if you're like, yes, I like this, I'm ready to bump it up, you can throw in a serum or the brightening facial oil, a treatment type product, and you're pretty much all set. Most people don't use 8 products in their regimen. People buy what they like and they go from there. For me, I do use different things depending on the day. If I really have a full face of makeup on, this is like my everyday, just concealer, mascara, blush, and I did pop a little bit of bronzer because I was feeling crazy. But just for work, this is pretty much all I do most of the time. Sometimes if I feel like a little bit more, I will do eyeshadow, but even most of the time I don't even do that, or I just use my blush as eyeshadow. For me to actually do like an eyeshadow look, I need to be going somewhere. But if I'm doing like a full face, I'll double cleanse with the Lotus Glow Cleansing Balm, and then probably the Clear Pore Cleanser, depending on how my skin's feeling. If my skin's a little irritated, I might do the Silky Skin Cleanser instead. I skip toner, and I do use the Counter Time serum, but I usually only use it in the morning. So at the end of the day, I pretty much just cleanse and put on moisturizer. So depending on how dry my skin is, I'll do the Antioxidant Soft Cream or the Supreme Cream. My skin's a little dry right now, so I'm leaning Supreme Cream most of the time. Even yesterday morning, I did Supreme Cream in the day, and I just didn't go crazy. I just did like just a little bit. It's a little thicker. I just felt like I needed a little something before I went to work because I was dry. My skin was thirsty. So, you know, that's just my suggestion is, you know, feel free to talk to a brand partner. They can give you suggestions, but if you just want to start with 2 things or even 1 thing, a multitasker, or if you're really in love with the cleanser you have, read the ingredients. But if you're cool with the ingredients, try a serum, try a treatment, and see how your skin reacts to that. Of course, these products are all made to work together, but at the end of the day, choosing one cleaner, better for you ingredient is going to help your overall toxic load, in my opinion. So baby steps are fine, and I'm also not going to tell you to throw something in the trash that you paid money for. Just when you use it up, replace it with something better, better for you, kind of a thing. So that's kind of my opinion. Some people would say, no, throw all that in the trash, it's so bad for you, it has carcinogens, whatever. But you've spent money on it, and I would hate for you to throw something in the trash that you spent money on to then replace it with an expensive product, because for a lot of people, Counter might feel really expensive. I will say you only need a little bit, so they do last a long time, and that's kind of the same for other clean products like Oliveda or, you know, waterless brands. They last a long time. So yes, you're paying more upfront, but they last forever. So take that into consideration when you're thinking about trying things, or you're worried about the price. Talk to someone and see how long it lasts for them. Think about long term what this is doing for your body and all of that. End rant. I think I have to go make sure that my cat has not destroyed the house while I was talking to you guys. I don't know what her problem is. She was asleep like all day while I was at work, so I guess she's feeling it now. I think it is about to thunderstorm, and that freaks her out, so maybe that's part of her problem. Also considering going down to the leasing office because my Bob thingamajiggy didn't work at the pool the other day, and I sent them an email and they didn't answer me, so that's great. I don't want to go down there though because it's supposed to rain. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. I don't know. Catch you guys later. Happy shopping. I'm gonna post the links if you just want to shop, or if you're interested in being a brand partner, all of that stuff. If you shop, please click the Loyalist button. I don't care who you shop with, click the Loyalist button, get your $15 back, and when I get my order, maybe I will have more updates to tell you about new products that are being released and stuff, but right now I just don't know, but I'll tell you guys when I know. Bye.